There are cars driving by that are louder than these fans. Okay, so today I'm going to be running some logic benchmarks to see what these new computers are capable of. I have two computers here. This one is a 2018 MacBook Pro 15-inch with the i7 processor. I'll put that up right here. At the time, that's all I thought I needed, and it's been a champ so far. I mainly got these specs for video editing because that's what I do professionally. The new MacBook one that I got is the 14-inch M1 Max, and I pretty much just maxed out all the specs because I figure this is a computer that's going to last me a while, and over the years I've learned that I need more power to do the things that I do. So these specs probably aren't necessary for anyone trying to run logic. There's been tests where you can do like just the Pro chip and it's probably just as efficient. But for anyone who wants to be extra and just go the whole 9 yards, this is what you'll get in this model. The benchmarks I'm running today are, this one was made by someone where it's just an instance of seeing how many VSTs that you can run at once. I don't want to use the screen recorder because I don't really want it to affect the actual performance of the test. So I'll just do like a little clip like this whenever I'm doing these tests. I feel like I'm in charge of a spaceship right now. This is cool. Right now we're running an instance of 50 tracks. And these are all essentially the same VST through Sculpture. Just something stock there. And then a multitude of different plugins and effects for each VST. Right now, the CPU looks like it's pushing up there. This is what we got so far. It's running at apparently 680% of the CPU. Awesome. Memory is actually not that bad. So let's see how many of these we can actually turn on. We're just waiting until we get like a system overload message basically. 73, 74, 75, 76, 77. Oh, okay. What do we got? 76 tracks. Shoot, that's actually pretty good. Like, I don't think I've ever had a session where I need 76 virtual instrument tracks open, and they are all running plugins over here. Like, that's kind of crazy, and with a limiter at the end. Just for fun, let's actually turn off all the effect plugins and see if that grants us some more power. All right, let's start arming some tracks and see how many we can get here. So far, so good. Oh, okay. So we overloaded at 94 tracks on this one. Cool. And now the fans are going. I think if I kept trying to play it back, they would just keep getting louder. Regardless, the fan is just always going full blast when I'm actually inside a project where I'm working on things. Yeah, it doesn't look like things were pushed that much yet. But either way, the system overloaded, so that was the test for this one. Let's see how many tracks on here we can do. Alright, let's go. We'll just start arming tracks and see how many we can do without it blowing up. Okay, I have to start over because it just kept going and I still don't hear a fan yet. That's pretty wild. Oh my god. Boom. Okay, 165 tracks. Wow. That's a lot. Wow. And all of them are still running these plugins over here. Should I turn them all off and then see how many more I can get? Let's do it. Let it rip. Boom. Alright, 166, 167. I ran out of tracks, so I need to make some more. I don't know what session I would ever have 225 virtual instruments open. And I still can't hear a fan. Oh, there it goes. Wow. Okay, so we're at 242 tracks of virtual instruments with no plugins. I don't know if this benchmark really represents what most people would be doing in a session, so I wonder if the system would be a little bit less taxed if I was using just real tracks with delay and reverb versus virtual instruments. I feel like we can get a lot more tracks. That would be crazy. Let's try it. A chroma verb? Just whatever the default is, that's fine. Tape delay is usually a lot more intensive. Let's start with the old computer. So track 1, hit play, it's looping. We'll just start arming until things want to explode. Alright, we're just gonna start off at 120. Let's see where it's at. Okay, it's like slowing down by the touch too, like I'll arm a track and it takes a few seconds to actually turn on. What's our CPU at? System overload. Okay. It was at like 1,000% on the CPU. We're at 197 tracks. They're really kicking now, so you can hear it. So right now we're at 196 activated. Our CPU looks like it's 75% up there. 270. If we can hit 300, that'd be crazy. 294, 295, 96, 97, 300. I gotta make some more tracks. The current max right now, so let's just see how many can play. Oh, we already hit a load. It wouldn't even play. It's at 300. Oh wait, now it is playing though. That's interesting. Do we stop or do we just keep going? Let's see where it stops when we're playing tracks. I'm kind of just waiting for a disruption while playing so that things can actually technically, okay, literally 350. Do with it what you will. Those are the specs of this computer. Those are the specs of that computer. I have opened one session on here that I made on this one where this one usually hits its threshold. It doesn't even phase this computer really. There's no stops, there's no fans. I just did 350 tracks and there's no fans going. Oh, I have Safari open on here. Oh, that's just to give me like a white screen on here with like YouTube on there actually. All in all, this was a great computer. It's done a lot for me the last few years. I'm still very grateful for this thing. Let's go make some music. See ya.